Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name's Justin Greenwald. This is my side channel where I talk about things related to YouTube, gear I'm interested in, or just anything I feel like covering on this extra side channel. Today I'm going to show you some stuff that people don't tell you about this plugin called Neat Video Denoise. I just bought it and it is freaking awesome, but there's also some stuff that people don't always mention in the reviews that I want to cover. So this is what it looks like. You got a lot of noise near the bell zone and the back, just everywhere. I think this is unusable, and if I turn it on, all of a sudden it's completely usable. So off, on, off, on. It is amazing. So the way it works is you download it from the website, and once you install it, it actually creates a folder inside of Premiere Pro. It just automatically shows up as an effect. So you press in Neat and it shows up, and you drag it onto your clip just like any other effect. You press prepare, you wait a beat, and then you press build. Since I've already built it, I'm going to press adjust. You drag a square, make sure it turns green, and make sure it's like in an area of the image that's kind of dark and doesn't have any variation. Like I wouldn't want the square to be over here. I want it to be in sort of a blank canvas area. Once you do that, you can press build profile, and then you can go to adjust preview. What I like to do is go to Spatnel and turn on sharpening. You can turn on sharpening for the fine details, the medium details, and the large details. And there's all kinds of other stuff. This is beginner mode, by the way. If you think this is complicated, there's an advanced mode where you can really go into the details and just reduce even more noise and be more accurate about it. But I've never had to use that because the beginner mode works so freaking well. But there are a couple things I want to mention. First, if you buy this program, it is expensive. The 4K edition is like 120 bucks. Whenever version 6 comes out, I won't have it because you have to pay an upgrade fee every single time. I'm okay with that because the programmer's got to eat. This is their life's work. But just know you don't get lifelong free upgrades like you'd get with some other programs that you've come across. The next thing to mention is that if you start using this all over the place, like look at this project I got right here. It's a big project. I'm using it on a lot of different clips. I've crashed my program because I've used Neat Denoise so often. Just want to warn you about that. I still think Neat is worth it, but just be aware of that. The next thing is, let's say I wanted to color grade this image as well. So let me just grab a random preset on here and throw it on. Make sure that it's not before the denoise. If it's before the denoise and you press render, it will take forever. So you got to do denoise and then drag your color grading and everything else after it. It is hard on your computer. It will take everything longer to load, but it's absolutely worth every single penny in my opinion. Something else to mention is that I also have a program called Topaz Video Enhance AI, and this is also an interesting program that can remove noise, but it is not as powerful as Neat. But something else to mention is that if you go to adjust and preview and temporal, you've got this deflicker thing. I got some footage of a drum module that has this right here, and I shot it at I think a refresh rate of 60 or something like that, and it was blinking. I found that I had to shoot it at 50 in order to reduce the blinking. But when I had all this footage with the blinking lights, I thought, you know what? There's a deflicker plugin inside of Neat. Let me see if that works. And I found that it does work, but it doesn't completely get rid of it. So that's one area of the program, which is great to have. It might help little things, but I don't think it's as powerful as the denoise that's built in. So hope this video was helpful. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you all in a few.